And that frustration is exactly why the silence around AJ right now is the golden ticket out. Don't mistake the lack of noise for a lack of activity. Howie Roseman knows how to barter, and after June 1st, when the dead money drops, the real action starts. We saw Jalen Waddle go to Denver for a first and a third. That just pushed AJ's price tag through the roof.
I'm more concerned with the replacement. We brought in Hollywood Brown on a one-year deal. He's got the speed, but he's got to stay healthy to be productive. From a coaching standpoint, if AJ leaves, Devontae Smith becomes the clear number one, and we have to lean on Dallas Goedert more. We're looking at a system more like Green Bay's, where the tight end is a primary focal point.
It's a smart pivot, coach. Signing Hollywood was a low-cost risk to replace the speed we lost with Jahan Dotson. It gives us the power of
Right now, the Eagles and Patriots allegedly have an agreement in place to trade A.J. Brown post June 1st when some money gets off the books. A.J. Brown was on Julian Edelman, Patriots Legends podcast. I'll let you guys listen to what he had to say.
Just remember, we're all Patriots. You know that, right?
Are you going to be a Patriot? Are you going to be a Patriot?
So look, a little bit of a wink. Christian Gonzalez ended up reposting this post from Julian Edelman earlier today, 9:30 in the morning. It was a crazy news to wake up to. Fellas, is A.J. Brown a bit out of line for winking as if he's going to be a Patriot? Or is he
You a
just
wide
playing
out,
it?
T. You a wide out. You in the speakeasy for this topic right here, T. Do not mince words, T.
I love it. Ooh, I do. A.J. Brown has obviously wanted to be out of Philly. And I believe that's an indication that it's going to happen. I always felt like him and Vrabel got along very well. Vrabel gets him. When I believe it was Vrabel that said, like, we talk all the time, we communicate, we text each other. When you still have a relationship with a coach years after you've played for him, y'all really understand and like each other on a personal level. And so if the Patriots get A.J. Brown, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. Can they play defense like that again? You would probably say absolutely with Vrabel being the head coach. It was offensively, how are they going to evolve? A.J. Brown is going to be by far and away their best receiver. Romeo Doubs is going to be a great number two. And so now it's just, can they stay healthy? But that little wink, if it was untrue, he would have been like, man, I hope, I'm still with the Eagles, but we'll see what happens. That wink right there tells me everything I need to know, especially with Jules obviously being a Patriot. He has some inside news, and they just got to be careful with releasing.
Speaking of picking winners, listen up. This April, the SkyBoxx is hosting the coldest panel in the game. It is going to be ice cold. We're giving away golden tickets to our loyal viewers. If you win a golden ticket, you get a seat at the table.
All right, everyone, eyes up front. We're looking at the Philadelphia tape, but this session is going to be a little different. I've brought in the operator to discuss the why behind the roster moves, because frankly, what's happening in the front office is starting to bleed onto my grass.
Appreciate it, Coach. Let's be clear. We aren't here for comfort. We're here for the truth. Fans see a star receiver. I see a 20.
Let's dive right into this, because it's one of the hottest, most persistent rumors in the entire NFL. Is star wide receiver A.J. Brown about to be traded from the Philadelphia Eagles? I mean, this story has everything: tension, big money, and yeah, a ticking clock. So we're gonna break this whole thing down. We'll start with the viral moment that really just poured gasoline on this fire. Then we'll dig into why a trade is even on the table in the first place. We have to look at this crucial financial deadline, explore the most likely team he could end up on, and finally, figure out who really holds all the power in this whole situation. So you might be asking, where did all this even start? Well, this entire firestorm, at least the part that the public saw, it was all ignited by a single tiny little gesture on a podcast that just recently took the internet completely by storm. Now get this clip is actually from way back in February. But when it popped up again, that simple wink from A.J. Brown to Patriots legend Julian Edelman, well, it sent the NFL world into an absolute frenzy. It's subtle, you know, but in the world of trade rumors, that's like lighting up the bat signal. But a wink is just a wink, right? Well, not exactly. The truth is, that clip only went viral because it tapped into something much deeper, a really complex situation that's been bubbling just under the surface in Philadelphia for months. See, from A.J. Brown's side of things, there's this strong belief that his prime years, they're being underutilized. And it's not just about winning games, it's about his personal legacy, his production. This right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the issue for him. The feeling is that the Eagles' offense, and maybe even the quarterback Jalen Hurts, they just aren't set up to maximize his elite top-tier skill set, and that it's costing him these massive 1,400-plus yard seasons that he really believes he should be putting up every single year. And you know, from the team's perspective, this isn't just about X's and O's on a whiteboard. Especially after that spectacular collapse the Eagles had at the end of last season, the focus immediately turned to chemistry and what's going on in that locker room. And that points to a fundamental breakdown. I mean, when you have a fracture between your star quarterback, your star receiver, and your head coach, something has got to give. And let's be real, with the coach and the QB locked in, the receiver suddenly becomes the odd man out. And look, this isn't just speculation. You can see a clear pattern of public friction. We all saw the cryptic posts on social media, the weirdly intense on-field talks with the owner, and it all came to a head when ESPN's Adam Schefter confirmed that Brown's camp told the team they'd prefer a change of scenery. Okay, so if the player wants out, and there's all this tension, why hasn't a trade already happened? The answer has absolutely nothing to do with football and everything to do with money and a very, very specific date on the calendar. So to get this, we need to quickly talk about dead cap. Just think of it like a financial penalty. It's guaranteed money a team has already promised a player, and they have to account for it, whether that guy is on their team or not. And for a player like A.J. Brown, that number is huge. And this chart right here brilliantly illustrates why the Eagles are playing the waiting game. If they trade him before June 1st, they get slammed with a massive cap penalty all at once, in 1 year. But if they just wait until after June 1st, the rules actually let them split that financial pain across 2 seasons. That makes a trade way, way more manageable for their books. Okay, so the timing makes perfect sense now. But where would he actually go? As the whole market has kind of taken shape, one potential destination has really emerged as the clear, obvious frontrunner. And that's Adam Schefter again. Probably the most connected insider in the business. And he's stating it plainly. When you look at all the teams with the need, the resources, and the motivation to make a move, the New England Patriots just make the most sense. And yeah, when you break it down, the Patriots are a perfect fit. They are desperate for a true #1 receiver for their new rookie quarterback. Brown already has a strong established relationship with Mike Vrabel, who's a key coach over there, and maybe most importantly, they have the draft picks to make a really compelling offer. In fact, as analyst Jeff Darlington pointed out, the whole framework for a deal is basically already there. You see, the recent Jalen Waddle trade serves as a perfect blueprint. The Patriots hold draft picks that are almost identical to what the Broncos just gave up for Waddle. It makes the trade compensation almost, well, apples to apples. It's incredibly plausible. So, we have the player's motive, we have the team's financial incentive, and we have a very likely destination. But the most crucial question is, who is actually in charge of this situation? Who has the real leverage to make this happen, or to just stop it from happening altogether? Let's be perfectly clear about this. Despite A.J. Brown's desire to leave, and all the noise from the outside, the Philadelphia Eagles are in complete control here. They are holding all the cards. This insider quote perfectly captures the Eagles' negotiating stance. Their attitude is, we don't have to trade him. They can call his bluff. This lets them just sit back and wait for an offer that meets their exact demands, with absolutely zero pressure to accept anything less. And their position of strength is incredible. They can simply keep him if no one meets their price. They've already signed another really talented receiver, Hollywood Brown, as insurance. They believe they're a Super Bowl contender no matter what. In short, they have the ultimate weapon in any negotiation, the power of patience. So that's really what you should take away from all this. It's a high-stakes game of chicken. You've got a star player who feels his talent is being wasted, and a powerful team that just refuses to be backed into a corner. So as we all watch the calendar tick past that critical June 1st date, it all comes down to one single fascinating question.
All right, let's break this tape into two segments. We've given them the fundamentals and the front office strategy. Now we need to talk about the system that actually keeps this whole operation running.
You mean the infrastructure. You can't run a championship-level organization on gut feeling and spreadsheets. That's where Aura SkyBoxx Operations comes in. If you're struggling with administrative chaos, you're losing focus on the field.
Exactly. It's like having a messy playbook. You need the Aura SkyBoxx Suite and Aura Apex to automate the noise. It's the elite command center for your business. If you aren't organized in the building, you'll never be disciplined on the grass.
We examine how long-term strategy and roster sustainability dictate the path forward for an organization. Subscribe for a breakdown that values analytical clarity and the reality of the tape over the noise of the moment. This is SkyBoxx Film Room, where we provide the authority of the tape without the ego of the narrative.
Let's make this epic!